the types of things that can happen when we're starting. And those of you who have not been to a speed gaming race before, don't worry about the timers being split up because it will be in sync within the next minute or so. So, Area 1. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Does anyone miss a double here?
That's a good question.
There it is. That's the balance.
This is what we were waiting for.
So, Area 1, if you're not familiar, like I said, I think a lot of you guys are familiar with this run by now, especially we're in round 3 of our tournament here. Characterized by getting a lot of optimized singles and doubles here.
Looks like right out of the gate, Switchmaster is slightly ahead. He must add faster candles.
I know candles is one of FireDragon's favorite things.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
And let's see if I know FireDragon last race did not do the map glitch, but he has it this time. We're all set, boys. Doing a little bit of some flashlight skips on the left side. That's gonna position him. Not flashlight skips. I'm sorry. Seasoned commentator. Scare skips is what they're actually called on the left side to try and position yourself just a little better. If you do it right, it's optimal. If that makes sense. But both of these guys, as you see, experienced runners, getting them doubles, going through rooms.
Yep.
Only
You're gonna see here they're not gonna go for a double. That's because the ghosts in this game spawn in wave, and the next wave is triggered after you suck up the ghost on the right. So we get him, and then we have just enough time to get the ghost on the left.
So what you're telling me is that double is a trap. Big trap.
Yeah. Do not be fooled. It may seem fast, but it's not.
It's anti-fast. We actually used to get that double in the speedrun back in the day. And then we learned. We learned how spawns work.
Yeah, so I know Switchmaster, he typically gets consistent sub 550 Chaunceys.
That's ridiculously fast.
I believe FireDragon, he typically maintains around a 552, 53.
Sub 550 is ridiculous. I think we'll see Switch go to the top left. If you do it optimally, it's faster. Oh, and Nick goes up. I mean, FireDragon goes up to the top left as well. I thought he did bottom left when I was watching him earlier. Just kidding.
Looks like both of these runners have low percent.
Which is the most important part of the run. It's not. How many? Yeah. All right, new game. How many times am I going to call FireDragon Nick?
I have no idea.
I think it's going to happen a lot. Hard to break habits.
Switchmaster still has low percent.
Oh yeah.
And so does Fi-Fi.
Nice.
I'm taking Fi-Fi as an allowance.
So the reason low percent is so important is because at the end of each area, there's a money count that pops up after you turn the ghost back into paintings. And if you have no money, then it just skips the count entirely, and that saves like a second.
But it's the best second of your life.
Yes, you feel really good when you get it.
So, going into our first area 1 boss is what I was about to say. Our first area boss, which is Chauncey, big baby, literal child, and can only be done in 2 cycles. Well, it can be done in more than 2 cycles. Cannot be 1 cycle though. So you see them drop Chauncey at 50 HP or higher, hopefully, and do some cool ball strats along the way.
That's right. So when they gain control of Luigi here, you're going to see them immediately go to the right side and then immediately to the left side. That's to make sure that these rocking horses charge at them as fast as possible so we can speed this cycle up. And they're gonna line themselves up for a ball shot here.
Hopefully not missing. Missing is the slowest thing.
Yeah, and in a speed run, you obviously want to go fast.
That is the objective, and both of them hit it fine. Both of them above 50 HP. We expect nothing less from two very seasoned runners here, of course.
Switchmaster getting the coins hit out of him to make sure that he can get low percent.
I think Nick got a couple, that's two. I think Fi-Fi got a couple hit out of him too there. And then once he gets hit by the rocking
I think he
horse,
still has coins.
hopefully with the rocking horse, the rest will come out. Yeah. And taking the invincibility frames for a nice, easy, instant ball shot. And we're only a couple seconds apart here at the end of Chauncey, which is not bad. Very, consistent, I feel like. Oh, Nick has one coin!
That's a yikes for me, brother.
That is, so I guess, it'll be interesting. You can see the difference of the menuing. Again, it's that 1 second. Again, best second of your life. Second to, stumble skip.
You ever just forget that you have low percent and then you accidentally save because you're just expecting the money counter to pop up?
It's happened once or twice back in the day. I guess it's not really a time loss if you had the money, though. It's like you had... No, I don't know.
Saving in any situation is slow.
I mean, yeah, it's slow. But is it as slow as seeing the money counter?
No,
Probably.
That is one of the top 10 questions scientists still cannot answer.
Click here to learn more. So Switchmaster just right through, no money counting screen. You see FireDragon. Again, not a big deal, just a little money counting screen. But it's like a second. In the chat, someone's like, it's 100% run. He's going for the money.
Yeah, this is a typical FireDragon money pace, I'd say.
Oh my god. It's true. I will say one of the interesting things going into this here is this is a no out of bounds tournament. That means we're beating the game as fast as possible without using the out of bounds glitch. FireDragon, very well known as a 100% runner, very consistently. The double bad voice. So I think there's going to be a little bit of like discomfort maybe in some of the route. I know he's been practicing, especially like the past couple days, doing some no out of bounds stuff. He even got a PB, I think. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of those 100% habits sneak in a little bit. Water the plant.
Right, and of course these Shy Guys are very tedious, and we're also coming up to our first bit of RNG here. We'll see who gets early release. Obviously, if Switchmaster doesn't get it, then FireDragon can have a shot to catch up.
Oh, those are beautiful Shy Guys from the Switch's side. This is a very articulate room. People don't realize how difficult it is to do this room well. Switch doesn't get it. This is FireDragon's chance. Will he get early release to catch up and make this a tie game? Ooh, he does. All right, I'm in. I like that.
Like to see.
Oh yeah.
I'm a fan of what I see on screen right now. So we're pretty much tied up. Switch just a second ahead now, getting wrecked by early release. Both of them will do yield poster skip. Get that poster right off. Switch is so low percent. It'd be incredible if he could accidentally hold low percent through area 2.
That's the best double in the game, man.
It is when the punching ghost, purple puncher. Just
you bait a charge, and then he just goes right into the other ghost. You can get a double.
Yeah. The first time I saw that, I was like, "Whoa!" Increíble. If you didn't know, that's incredible in Spanish.
You know, I took I took Spanish too, and I never knew that.
You know what? We all learned today. Alright, so
It's been a couple years.
they're releasing boos into the mansion. There are 40 of them in total, 15 of them being in one boss. Not there yet. Spoilers. But the other... Oh, there's 50 of them in total. Oh my goodness. HG, go ahead.
Sorry, what were we doing?
I was saying that there's 40 boos in the mansion when there's 50. Continue. No, there's 50 boos in the mansion. We only need 40, and they're RNG. RNG where they spawn in each lit room.
That's right. So now we're doing some backtracking because we need 5 boos to proceed with the next part of the game. Switchmaster going for a tech skip.
Should have it pretty easily.
That's very optimal RNG.
Oh, it's fine.
No balls.
So lucky Switch there got first try boo and the tech skip. Nick did not have a chance to get it because the boo was on the table. So it's just kind of sad boys. But he did get better RNG in this second room here, so he will kind of pretty much be almost caught up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, can't believe I just said there's 40 boos in Luigi's mansion. End me.
Switchmaster getting slightly better RNG than FireDragon, so he's going to come out of here with a few second lead. 11:45 mirror warp, and that's an 11:50 for FireDragon. About a 5-second difference. No big.
And that's
deal.
it. That's the game. The race is called here, pretty much.
He has no shot at catching.
No
up.
shot.
Mario.
So this boo is pretty much free. The boxes, you can more or less hit all of them, or pretty close to all of them, with your vacuum at just the right angle, and they can only be in the boxes, which is nice. Compared to the ballroom, where the boo can be all the way across, like it is for Switchmaster. And for FireDragon. Oh, it's in the painting! Painting sucks!
You never like to see it in the painting. That's always the last thing you check.
Yeah, that's a big sad boys.
You rarely ever see the boo there.
I mean, there's only a 20% chance of it happening, but when it does, it's just like, really? You gonna do me dirty like that? So now that they have 5 boos, they can access the washroom here, or the bathroom, I don't know what they call it, where Toad is crying hysterically. We don't save him. Toad deserves to cry in the dark forever. But that key gets them into in through the clairvoyant room here, fortune teller room, so they could get the fire element.
Oh, I don't know what Fi-Fi's doing.
Nick! Nick! Nick!
I know what he's doing.
A little bit of a brain fart. We got a brain fart. I think he figured it out. He figured it out.
So back
We're
to
good.
this,
You know what it is? You reset to that room after doing this. And so I think he just kind of was
yeah,
thinking
he
like,
thought he was already done with the mirror room.
yeah, and so he was trying to grab the fire before going to the butler cycle.
It's little things like that. If you lose your train of thought, you can get screwed up. You can screw yourself over very easily.
Yeah. So you see Switch there did a save warp, which is, so you're gonna see Switch grab the fire that FireDragon was trying to get. Good, at least good RNG there for Fire.
Oh.
He's thinking about it. You can get that after Clairvoyant, I believe, can't you?
Yes. It's about a 15-second detour.
So now, I guess the difference is here, FireDragon's gonna have to light the candles, leave, and then light these candles. We get to see the RNG butler cycle. I think that's the best option to go, right? Is to get it after.
Yeah. Because you don't want to chase it like wherever. There's plenty of rooms here.
Hiding in the clairvoyant room.
Yeah, the boo
It's
will
not
always
better
go
to
back.
like.
It'll always go back to its original location at the end of the area. So
And it's not better to get a different boo either.
no.
Yeah,
Switchmaster
a little bit of a
grabbing
headache.
Cat just a little bit early. Oh no, he got it on
No,
time.
he got it. He's fine. It did look early. You're not wrong.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so boo spawn on Switch's side.
Switchmaster with a pretty solid run here.
Yeah, Switch is not letting up.
He's actually making decent pace. I think he might be on PB pace.
So he's foot's not off the gas pedal, not giving FireDragon a lot of chance to catch up, you know? When you get to these top runners, it's not about like who goes faster, it's more like who makes less mistakes, you know?
Right. Because, you know, in these earlier matches, you got someone who could have a 59 and another person with a 120. It's pretty obvious who's going to win that one.
Yeah. To make a scare skip, and he's trying to pull out all the stops here.
Oh, he got the
Ooh!
Laundry Boot tech skip.
100 tech skip, and that was a clean double from FireDragon time.
My name is Michael, and I'm playing some Skyrim.
Anyways. When you know, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good boost button there from FireDragon as Switch is hitting those instruments. So all things considered with what happened with FireDragon there, the gap is not what, like, it's like 30 seconds, which you would think, I mean, plus the boo, but
I'd say total there's about a 45-second time difference right
which
now.
you would think with what happened, it would be a little bit more. I mean, it's definitely, you know, still, it's not like an insurmountable mountain to overcome, you know?
Right. We're not even, like, to the hard stuff yet, so there's plenty of time for FireDragon to catch up. He's definitely not out of it.
Just kind of gotta like wash off whatever happened and, you know, beat the game fast. That's the plan here, right?
That's the game plan.
Oh wow, that ball screwed Switchmaster. He was trying to get to the door during the boost suck up, and the ball was like, "Nah, bro, I'm here."
Yeah, so I think Fi-Fi might have to get some more fire out in the hallway, because he
He
is
will.
low.
I don't know. It's usually he is low around coming over here. Plus, he did have to light the candles too.
That is true. Let's see if he conserves it well enough.
Probably nope. That's a negatory, but I don't disagree with what he did either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, Switch got the water element. Egad's talking as Egad does.
Best case scenario? Yes. Ooh, he tried going for a tech skip.
That's a ballsy tech skip to try and set up.
I've gotten that one time.
I guess, you know, if you have the chance, might as well go for it, right?
Yep.
Pretty much you could pull that tablecloth on the left half off, and if that boo is in the dishwasher, you know.
But you're at such a weird
realistically.
angle, it's just not guaranteed. So
Even if you-
nobody ever goes for it.
Yeah, even like if you get that tablecloth half off, you would have to suck up the boo like HD was saying, it's such an odd way. It's just like, you know, good luck.
Someone in chat said that that door needs WD-40, and I'm just imagining that in my Hank Hill voice. WD-40.
That's funny. Yeah, it's my roommate's door, and one day I'll put WD-40 on it. But until then, it sounds like a screaming child in the background, and that's good. I like that. Keep people on their toes. I didn't even know you could hump the dog bowl. That's an object?
Wait, you can?
Yeah, Fi just did. I had no idea. Luigi making sweet love to the dog bowl. Because that's what you do in Luigi's Mansion. You hump things. And spawn ghosts.
That's the objective.
Alright, so we didn't talk about it, but stun lock to set up the double. It is manipulated by where Luigi stands, so it's kind of a cool strat. And that was a beautiful graveyard.
I tell you what.
Bobby?
Right. Bobby.
Let's see, this Bogmire. A little pulley at the end, but the health suck up was relatively consistent, so it works, right? He didn't 2-cycle. And I don't want a commentator's curse here, but Fi does brag to me at least that, about his Bogmire. So no commentator's curse. You should see a pretty clean one here. Or maybe I did curse him. Find out next time on Luigi's Mansion.
Nah.
No, that's all in control. Look at that.
Man. There was not 1 HP where he did not have control of that. That's now Fi-Fi's probably the most notorious for having the best Bogmires.
Yeah. He just spins that C-stick right round. Yes, currently FireDragon is missing a boo from the fire room. It escaped, the mirror room. So after Clairvoya, probably he'll go ahead and get that. Which is in Area 3. This area that we're going to right now. Hey HD, I have a question.
Shoot, I might have an answer.
What is the name of the machine that they're using to turn the ghosts into portraits?
Well, that machine is called the Ghost Portrificationizer.
Very good, HD. Very good, chat. That's on your test. Write it down.
Now, GC, I will ask you a question.
Yes.
What is the name of the machine that you turn the ghosts back into paintings?
HD, I'm gonna have to take a guess here and say it's the Ghost Portrificationizer.
Mario!
That's right.
Wow!
I'm impressed.
Wow! Anyways, Area 3. One of the most important parts of the run is coming up here. And I cannot stress it enough how important this part of the run is. It's called Stumble Skip.
Yep. So, if you miss Stumble Skip, you lose 20 years. So, this is Fi-Fi's chance to catch back up.
Yep. Gotta get Stumble Skip. If you get Stumble Skip, you might as well just type ... in the SRL room.
Yep. It's already 10:30 here on the East Coast. Switchmaster might as well just hang it up and go to bed if he misses this.
That's true. I don't think he has 20 years to finish this race.
He hasn't even been alive 20 years. What gives?
Really?
I think he's like 19.
Oh, so he's climbing up the ladder. Will he stumble? Will he skip?
Oh, he skips it.
Skip. That's it. This man, he's going fast. And I know I mention it every race too, but I will never understand why Luigi just doesn't crawl through the mouth hole that he can clearly fit through to rescue Mario. Look at it. Look at it. Just get through there. Unbelievable. Terrible
Oh,
brother.
wait, never mind. I know Switchmaster's age. He's literally 2 days older than me. He's still 18.
Alright, let's see if FireDragon gets to Stumble Skip. The one and only. Oh no! He got the stumble! Runs over. Roll credits. Roll credits.
All credits.
Disclaimer, for anyone who thinks I am actually serious about the stumble skip saving a significant amount of time, please recheck the amount of time that stumble saved versus didn't, and then get back to me. Thank you. It's kind of a meme within the community. It's a pretty good one, though.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Switch has ice now.
We have all the elements.
All the elements.
Oh, did Fi not get stumble skip?
No.
Oh.
Oh, Switch is making his way downtown. He's walking fast.
I
Facing
was
past his
about to
downtown.
say, you gonna do it?
Wow. I missed it. I was watching the suck ups on the right side. Wow, that Petunia really looked like she wanted to break away for a second, didn't she?
Yeah, a little bit.
She's a mean one. She can
She's feisty. I like a woman like that.
a little sassy. She's what did I call her last race? I called her large and in charge. Now, I know you see Granny on the left, but more importantly, Nick is making his way downtown. He is walking fast, faces past,
And he's homebound.
It's the worst thing I came up with. Of all the things I could or couldn't have contributed to the Luigi's Mansion community, that's the worst.
Such a shame. Nobody went for swag balls.
Nobody went for swag balls, it's true. It's a lot of sadness. You should always go for swag balls. Interesting thing here. Tell me
Did you
about...
say sag balls?
I can't say I did, no. Not the words that left my mouth there. What was I saying? 100%? Any percent? I don't know, man. Oh yeah, some of FireDragon's 100% tendencies are showing. It's not faster or slower per se, but at 100% it's objectively better to go to the banner room first, because of Pearl mistakes. So it's kind of interesting seeing who went to what room first. I mean that comment's so late now it doesn't even matter.
Switchmaster going for the triple here.
Yeet! Needed the triple. Wow, good RNG for Switch again. Switch has had pretty good RNG this run.
Hey, he's not doing bad.
Now, I don't know pace like you do.
It's probably going to be like a 28-35-ish.
I meant like overall pace.
Oh, I don't know his split, so I don't know how far ahead he is or where he lost time.
You mean you don't know his run by heart?
No.
Unbelievable. Wow.
Alright, just kick me off commentary.
I don't think I have the power to do that.
I'll kick myself off.
If anything, you could kick me off commentary. And that's my cue. See you later, everyone. Oh, they blew up the moon, by the way. But it's important. We need Mario's items to talk to Clairvoyant so she can tell us about Bowser. Kind of convoluted, actually. But sometimes you just gotta blow up the moon. It deserved it. Exactly.
It looked at me the wrong way.
You see that circle on the very left? That's its eye. And it's looking. Can someone crop the Majora's Mask moon onto this? I need a mod of Luigi's Mansion just for that. That's the only mod. So FireDragon gonna go ahead and get that star as well, while Switch makes his way to the projector room, where they're gonna be a bunch of invisible boys because they're ghosts, but not the visible ghosts, or the invisible ghosts. But they know where they spawn, so it won't be a problem. Unless it's a problem. Shouldn't be a problem.
We are hoping that there is no problem.
That is the ideal outcome. There's no problem. All right, I know how FireDragon is going to catch up here. Switch gets the world record longest Grimly.
That's a very bold prediction.
Bold prediction, I know. World record. How many people have been doing Grimly?
Everybody.
Everybody does Grimly. I'm not rewording it. You can't make me.
But then he also might get Instagram.
He might. I don't think it's happening. It's going to be a 52-second Grimly. God, can you imagine?
That's OD.
I talked about it last time too, but
Then you're the one that got the long Grimly.
I had a long Grimly. For those who don't know who Grimly is, we'll get to him a little later, but he's a ghost who can show his heart anytime he wants, pretty much. From instantly to I think the world record on camera was like 43 seconds or something like that. In my tournament race last year in the losers bracket, I think I was in the losers bracket against Rhombus. I got a 32-second Grimly.
He had a very solid lead. And I think Rhombus got Instagram.
He did. He absolutely
loved to have seen your facial expression.
There is a clip of it.
Yeah, I think you just sit there with like a.
I check my invisible watch. Yeah, keep in mind, Fi still does have to go back for the mirror room, boo. After this area 1 hallway and after doing Clairvoyant. But then you'll see a true representation of how far apart they are and what he needs to do to come back from that point. I mean, Switch could 2-cycle Boulosis and Fi could do 1-cycle Boulosis, and that's a huge time save in itself, you know?
Yep, 20-ish seconds.
So just that alone.
That'd be all the time that he got back from
Wow. That was really good. Sorry. The, what's it called? The spinny thing on top? I ask every time.
Oh, the helicopter mobile.
The mobile, thank you. If you saw on Nick's side, and I don't remember what Switch did, but on Nick's side, on FireDragon side,
poster text gift. That'd be pretty boss. He doesn't even go for it. Wow.
Unbelievable, actually. Disgrace to the Luigi's Mansion community.
Yeah, you deserve that Van Gore-Tex.
He's gonna get Van Gore-Tex for the rest of the Area 1 hallway. I was talking about the mobile, I think. Something. Oh yeah.
Something like
Spinning
that.
the mobile and getting very, very close to the door without going back. It's like a ballsy move, but it's very cool when you do it. Should be on the table here. Yep. I said Nick 11 times. Oh my god. What an animal I am.
Yeah, so Switchmaster, he's getting pretty good RNG all around.
The whole run, honestly. Which is like, of course, what Fi doesn't want. You know, his PB, he's already at like a disadvantage a little bit.
Yeah, there's already like, so Switch is a 56.55 and he is a 58.18. That's about a minute 20, a little bit more.
So very interesting gameplay you'll see here on the left side. He's mashing. Someone in the comments mentioned the boot tech here, but this tech skip is actually pretty free. It's kind of like guaranteed almost every time, as long as you do that. Just get in the corner. So, whoop. He was ready to go to the right side there.
We don't even access that staircase in the run.
So he's shining. I think he was thinking about going to the mirror room first, and he still is.
He could really do it at any time, but he was already committed to spawning her.
Yeah. So they're just turning in Mario's items here.
Oh, Okay, I think I see what he's doing. I think he's gonna go in there and get the boost so we can skip the chess cutscene.
Huh.
But it'll play anyways when he gets out.
I mean, it was either that or just like maybe just an indecisive moment too. Like, do I go there first? Do I go there after?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, he was already on the right side.
I don't think I've ever seen Clairvoyant get sucked up on the right side.
Well, you're about to now.
You know what? You see something new every day. Life is full of new experiences and adventures. I, for one, am very excited. So Switch, about to leave the room here. 3549. Gonna keep that in my mind. Probably about a minute difference with everything. Ooh.
Oh, it must be
Kind of awkward
weird.
on the right side.
Yeah. Oh, he just switched in there.
Right side pays off. Oh no!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That boo's an animal.
Yeah, he might as well go get it now. Otherwise, it's gonna go in another room.
That boo is such an. If you like get that, and that happens often. Honestly, that's
Yeah,
like
that
if-
boo just
if you hit
gets
him for
out.
like 1 HP and the vacuum gets off of him, which is easy to do because all the pearls. It just flies out holes. Now I'm hoping after.
he's in the pain.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm hoping after. Oh,
And
it
it
switched. Oh my
moves.
god, what an ass! Honestly. So I'm hoping he still gets the key. I think the chess cutscene will still go to remind him, but I'm hoping he doesn't forget the key here. Is a big thing, just because it's so like out of habit. Okay, thank God. You know when you do things like on the fly, it's just sometimes it's rough, and you can forget things very easily. But now on the boo, count and the proper route, Fi is caught up. So it's just now it's just a matter of catching up. He doesn't have to do any other weird route things or things like that. It's just a matter of playing the game kind of the way you know how to play it, and make something out of it, right?
Right.
It's hard to, especially like, once some bad stuff happens in the beginning, it's very hard, as a speedrunner, you do this so often to kind of pull your head out of the mindset of like, well, this run's done.
Alright, so I think Switch can get a very high 38 Bulasa suck up here, which is a very good time. That is very low 57 pace. So we might see another 57 in this tournament race.
What was the other 57? Was it you?
Yeah, I got a 57-12 in my first match.
I think I commentated that, right?
Yeah, it's you and Skazi.
Yeah. I was like, I thought you were the 57. So you hold the highest or the best time right now, I think,
So
right?
far, yep.
Chair. Always when you don't check the chair first, that's when it's in the chair. Ooh, what a first ice spray.
Man.
Oh my god. That is
Wow.
not what Fi needed. But
That was great.
that first shot, when you just hear like the little...
He got 14 out of 15 on that first snipe.
I'm actually going to switch audio just for the Bulasas fight here. Yeah, that was just, who doesn't like that? I've seen some weird Bulases though. Bulasai? I don't know. I've seen some weird Bulasis boss fights.
Losses.
Yeah, exactly. So far, like the last match I commentated, both of them, like one person had Boos all the way on the right side, so like 4 of them, but still got a 1 cycle, and then the other one had like 3 out of bounds, but still got a 1 cycle. It was really weird. So you might, that was a very clean 1 cycle, comparably. That's kind of what you want to happen in the Blue Oscars fight. You know, next to perfect. Perfect would have been maybe hitting that last ice shot or just having them all get hit from the first ice shot.
It's a very rare instance when you hit all 15 at once, but it happens.
Oh man, he needs to spray these guys down. That was a very good decision to spray these guys down.
This is.
But they're so spread out. I don't
close.
see it being a one cycle unless he can clutch this guy right here. Get him! No! Oh,
Man,
it was so
he
close.
was right there.
He played it right. I mean, that first ice shot,
That
unfortunately.
was nothing he could have done.
You know, the first, it is what it is, and you know, just where the boos are gathered. And he unfortunately got screwed by it. But he really did play it well. You know, afterward, knowing which boos to go for, it just the cards weren't in his favor there.
Yeah, I think there's about a minute 40 difference right now.
Crown theft?
It's happened
Actually-
a few times.
I think Five got it like 2 days ago by accident.
So Switchmaster says with early release, this would be his best pace ever.
So no relenting.
Yep, reminder, Switchmaster did not get early... excuse me.
Ooh.
Switchmaster did not get early release.
There's that burger.
It was.
Yeah, burp in the audience face. The audience can smell it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I should switch back. Sounds. My bad. My bad, chat. All right, so switch. This is gonna be the moment of truth. Will my prediction with Grimly come true?
I'm gonna laugh so hard if he gets Instagram.
I'm gonna honestly, if he got like a really long Grimly, I'm gonna feel bad about it. Like terrible.
You've
actually.
cursed a lot of people, you know.
In my time as commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. That's not instant. Okay, that's fine. That's good for him. I don't feel bad now.
Alright. I don't think Switchmaster goes for Breaker Boo.
I think he goes for Breaker Boo. I think he goes for the PB.
I don't even think he goes for it in PB.
I think he goes for it.
I
Oh,
mean,
you're just saying in general you don't think he goes
Yeah.
for it. Okay. I thought you were saying in this situation. He doesn't do Breaker Boo. Chat confirmed, no Breaker Boo.
See, I told you. God.
Listen. Wow, okay. Okay, put me on blast.
Stressing me out here.
You know what? It wasn't my intention. I care. Might do it for PB though. PB on the line.
Oh, he moved to the right. I think he might.
Nope.
Nope. He teased us.
Quick bolt down. Nope. Big nope. How many boos do they need? They need 40 boos for this category.
That was a very spicy double.
Commentators, are you going to be at SGDQ?
I will.
I will not. So HD will be there. GC forever. It will be a sad boy at home.
I am
Something on
printing a
this.
t-shirt with Fi-Fi GC on it, and I will be
Are you?
wearing it around the... No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Can't tease me like that.
Yeah, you were getting all excited.
I was. All right, let's see. Fi-Fi is Grimly here. Will he be fast? Slow? Good. That's good. No Grimly shenanigans today.
Not today. I am not running anything, no. Yes, I will be there the whole week.
He is running to the arcade. I don't know if you like the arcade.
Just boring.
How much RNG is left? There's in Switchmaster's case, there's 3 boos left. That'll determine what's going on. So that's Armory Boo, Bangor Boo, and Weston Boo. And the spawn RNG and Armory Boo is probably the worst one to manage and deal with. You could lose a good like 10-15 seconds just wandering around in that room. Nick just needs to move his vacuum a little bit up. There we go.
Interesting. So he actually doesn't go for the double.
No, he is not a fan of that double.
But it saves like 6 seconds. Why wouldn't you?
But would we miss it? I think he's just not confident in
Hey
it.
man, I look at the positives.
You're a positive dude. The Switch go for Toy Soldier double. I don't think he has a choice.
He goes for it anyways.
He needs to get that blue one sucked up.
Oh, he had
Just missed. Poison Mushroom just spawned and he's trying to move away, and I think he did. Is there cackle still left? Wow. What a clutch on the Cellar Boo there. That's such a tough situation. When you're sucking up a boo and a poison mushroom spawns, it's just bouncing next to you. It's actually the worst. So you'll see burning up. Oh my god, the vacuum.
Spazzing out there.
Interesting. Switch went for that double very early. A lot of runners will drag that double over to the left, and then at the end of that double, they'll get on the ladder, the first step during the chest cutscene spawning.
What do you
Switch
say?
said no.
Oh yeah.
All right, so it looks like they might high five here. No.
Oh, I was about to say it. That's funny. No high five.
They walked in the doors at the same time.
So this is Armory Room. Boo! Oh god, that's terrifying. Where is it? Alright, guess it's gone. This is one of those rooms that's like the boo shouldn't be too bad, but if it does escape, it could be so detrimental.
Yep.
And you know, you don't have the frame rate of the room itself helping you either. The GameCube and the Wii can't really handle, I guess, the amount of objects in this room or something, but everything is just like in slow motion in this room.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to get the chest through the boxes, and it's a little bit of an awkward hitbox, but he should be fine with this boo now.
What were you saying?
Oh my god. I mean, it's gonna leave, right?
No, it's not.
Okay. the things I've seen. Wow, that double was really widespread too.
Widespread.
I can't believe that boo. That was nutty. I would have assumed when he was trying to suck it up while I was dashing that he would have double cackled a few times.
Yeah, so it's very easy to drop an input in that room, which is probably what happened. Because since there's so much stuff in that room, the game runs at like 10 to 15 frames a second in that room. So, like I said, very easy to drop an input. And this game usually runs at 30 FPS.
Yeah, that boo, and I've never really seen, when dropping the input, I've never seen the boo quite
Switchmaster, not
that
even.
fast. I was gonna say he's spraying the edge, he's spraying the corner.
Then
He's probably just sitting there like, freeze!
Stop to check his phone for a minute, doesn't even realize.
I'm so shocked about that boo. HD is so calm. He's like, nah, dude, happens all the time.
I've seen things.
that you would never want to experience.
So it looks like Firefly could have the best RNG here. Of course not, because
because it's this run, right?
yep.
Okay, that's not bad though. So he'll get the Buddha charge at him too. So I'm watching Weston and this Boo at the same time. Oh, Weston's gonna break away.
Yep.
All right. That's a little bit of time for Fi-Fi right there.
Yeah, so I think Firefly still needs to get a Pearl Dupe. Otherwise, he will not have the money.
I have a question. What happens if you lose pearls in this game?
Then you get kicked off the leaderboard.
I've made a joke in every single commentary so far. It is no out of bounds. We're meaning. They don't need money. Look what you've done, HD. You've confused our loving and adoring audience. So the only thing that can really go wrong for Switch at this point is bad triples, Van Gorbu doing bad Van Gorbu things, which happens a lot.
A lot.
And then either 3-cycle King Boo or Crown Theft. And quite frankly, besides Crown Theft, because that probably won't happen, he says, Fi-Fi needs pretty much all the other things to happen to catch up here.
Jared.
Oh, just in case. I get it. I'm not trying to make commentary. Listen, I almost commentated curses that Armory Boo for Switch.
Yeah, man. Oh,
Wow, that broke
losing
off so
too.
fast.
Must be something in the air. Nobody can one-cycle Weston.
I haven't ever seen. I mean, I've seen him. Trust me, it's happened to me. But like, I haven't seen him break off that fast in a minute. He was like, "You ain't gonna get me." Switch clutching out that triple. Ooh. Something about a clean triple, you know. Did the boom? Sometimes it's hard to tell what happens with that audio on if you're not fully paying attention. This is the hardest triple for Switch, and he does it fine because everything's easy in this game, right? Okay, so Firefly is saving and quitting, and he's gonna make his way to Vanguard now too. Dee-dee-dee. What's Crown Theft? You can quote unquote accidentally grab King Boo's crown off of his head, the gem, and it'll launch into the final cutscene of the game without really beating the final boss, and you don't get the end credits, and your game is soft locked. It's a lot of fun.
That actually happened to Fi-Fi the other day. Interestingly.
Yeah, it's one of his more recent clips on Twitter. So this is the Boo that likes to do mean things as well. Especially with a heart kind of popping up, but it's a great first cycle there for Switch. There's a crying baby again. And he goes for the boomerang. A couple double cackles. I think he still has it. Nope.
Wow.
Okay. Slam. The door slammed in disgust that he got that.
Oh, what has happened to Fi-Fi?
I was gonna say, is that room really blue? What was that?
What are these shrooms doing to me?
Poison mushrooms. Don't do drugs, kid. Anyways. I don't know what's happening anymore.
We'll just let him finish.
So Switch is making the way to the final boss, narrowly avoiding Dora the Exploders.
Yep, Dora the Exploder is very detrimental to the run, because you might be on PB pace by a few seconds, but if you get hit by one of those things, it's over.
Yeah, it's true. Luigi does this stupid, I got hit by fire dance. Waste a lot of time.
Alright, looks like Switch is going to get a 57.29 with a 2-cycle.
What's his PB? 56.
56.55.
It's nutty. We'll see what type of RNG Mr. FireDragon gets here. Good RNG. I like good RNG. So 150 or below is kind of the goal when you're 2-cycling this ghost, this boo. And 137. Is the room really yellow now? Am I? Hi. Don't listen to me. Oh, that pearl. Looks like he should have the 2-cycle here.
I think he's got it. Yep. Very nice.
Now we'll shift our attention over here to Switch, who, again, the only way that Firefly can catch up here is a crown theft. And it would make it close. He would be in the lead if that happened.
It would. Looked like a very slow beginning.
Ooh, that's going to be a 3-cycle. I'm getting hit by that ice.
This is all part of the plan. He's setting himself up for crown theft.
That's true. Do you know the world record for this game off the top of your head?
Wait, what?
Do you know the world record off the top of your head?
55.58.
There we go. Chat was asking. I'm not rooting against you. I like seeing things.
It's like Switchmaster still finishing with a 57 regardless.
Yep.
And that is time 57.48. 57.48.
GG. An invitation has been sent for Switch to come have a little chatty chat with us. We're gonna watch FireDragon finish up here. Still sub 1 pace after that beginning, which is quite interesting. Sub 1's free. I think people got mad at me when I used to say that. Even when I didn't have sub 1, I was like, sub 1's free.
You just know what you're capable of, man. You just can't get it.
You just gotta go do it.
Yep.
Do runs. So really, besides like that, you know, some of the beginning area 1 flubs and stuff like that, this really wasn't a bad run on FireDragon's side either. It's like, unfortunately, that fire room and just the whole confusion there, the little mental game kind of got the, you know, kind of set the pace for the race, but still strong finish. And we have Switchmaster here while FireDragon's finishing up. Hello. Mr. Switchmaster.
Hey guys, thanks for the great commentary.
How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I think that was my first 57 in a while, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, especially like area 1 and 2. Jesus.
Yeah, I know that was other than area 4 and early release, like that stretch was really solid. I'd like just everything was going right. Then area 4 kind of screwed me over, but it happens.
It's area 4. That armory boo, I can't believe he saved that.
I know, that was scary. Don't remind me.
I
Yeah,
can't
what
believe it. Like, yeah, I think you heard the commentary, but I can't believe it didn't double cackle when it was flying away.
Well, I think it did. I just had you know, I didn't need all the
You drained
cackles
enough
because
HP
I
off.
drained enough. Yeah.
Yeah, so it made up.
That's
So did you
nutty.
drop an input there or what?
Yeah. I dropped it. Kind of annoying, but I got lucky.
And also, just real quick, FireDragon finishing with a 59.35, still sub
Nice,
1 even
sub
after
one.
that beginning.
What exactly happened in the beginning?
Oh, so
A lot of things.
okay, so I mean,
What
Oh,
up?
hey, here he is. What up?
Nick is here, so I think he can explain what happened there in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as that boo left, I knew I lost. GG.
No, no, I think it was even before that. It was the not that you lost,
Oh,
but
dude! Okay, here's what happened, dude. So I'm like in the zone, right? Like I'm ready to go. I'm focused.
Yeah.
I finished the 5th boo inside the dancing room, and I teleport back. No, wait, no. What do I do? No,
yeah, no, that's what you did.
Yeah, I go back and then I try to grab the fire, thinking I already had the fire medallion, and I sat there for like 10 seconds, and I'm like, why isn't the fire going to my
He even went back to the lobby.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, dude, GG though, Switch, dude, your freaking run was a better run than my PB. God dang.
Oh yeah. Thanks. Yeah, you got
GGs.
some nice PBs though recently.
I was gonna say
You get all 57 soon.
you
Soon.
had an uphill battle because like Switch's first 3 areas
Yeah, I was.
were like unrelenting.
I
So
was almost
good.
ahead of. I think with early release I would have had a sub 38 40 boo losses time, which I've only gotten once before. So it
Holy
was just
frick.
like, yeah, I don't know. Then Area 4 is bad, but
Then Area 4, yeah.
yep.
That's insane though, dude. You're capable of a lot. That's insane. I had a really good King Boo split at least, the Glob.
I mean, you know what? Oh, did you gold?
Nice.
That's funny.
I did.
Strong finish.
I mean, honestly, after that fire room and stuff, it really was like, and probably after washroom too. But after that, like it really was a strong second half of the game that you put up to try and catch up.
I tried. I knew I couldn't make any mistakes, and I kept doing like little mistakes, like 10 seconds there, 10 seconds. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, you still got a sub 1.
I did.
Sub 1
It
is
was a
free.
good game though.
yeah, I think that was the time I got for my last match was like 59, 50 or something. So it can vary a lot.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, did you say like fire boo escapes? Is that what happened?
Yeah, like so I grabbed the chest, and then guess what? Luigi humped the chest. He didn't actually open it.
Oh my god.
So I went back
so
for a
many
second
times.
hump, right? And then the boo just escaped at that point.
That's the worst, especially in a race. That's the worst.
Yo, you,
Yeah, dude.
you humped the dog bowl
I've never
Wait,
seen
what?
that before.
in Spooky's
Yeah, the
graveyard
the,
ghost. I think
graveyard. You humped his dog bowl.
Oh
Luigi
yeah, I'm
humps
like, dude,
everything, doesn't
Luigi,
he?
what are you doing? I'm like, what?
My man's getting frisky.
So Switch looks like he goes on to winners round 4 to face the winner of the match of Zircon versus Pharaoh, which I think is happening soon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that's tomorrow.
I think.
That'll be a good match.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's fun.
Hold please.
Switch,
No, that is
baby.
Sunday. I was gonna say I signed up to commentate it. So that's on Sunday. And then Nick, you're gonna hop on down to the losers bracket.
Yeah.
Loser 42, where you're gonna start in losers round 3, and you're gonna wait a hot minute for your next match.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're
losers
gonna play
bracket
the
takes forever.
winner
Of
of lab member who's going up against the winner of Afflex versus Jackosaurus.
oh god.
So-
All right.
I think
So
we were
pretty much like
officially-
when I visit.
I
Yeah.
think we were officially starting losers bracket when we start round 4 after GDQ.
Oh yeah, there's a
Okay,
week off
that's
for
good.
SGDQ, I believe.
SGDQ. I forgot about that. Yep.
Any of you guys going?
Yes.
HD.
I wish.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
AGDQ.
same.
You're going to AGDQ Switch?
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah?
We'll see what my schedule's like, but I want to go at some point. That's my life goal.
Hell yeah.
Just do it.
I
Anyways,
haven't met you yet. Yeah.
good
Oh,
race,
that'd be
everyone.
the best. That'd be the best thing ever. All right, yeah, we should probably wrap this up.
All right. GG Switch. Yo,
It's fun
HTGC.
talking with you guys. Though.
Thank you guys
It's
for
like we just
commentating.
get in the
No
zone.
problem, man. Had fun.
Commentating's so addicting.
We're just all friends, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah,
race.
no.
Follow the runners. Follow the runners. They both do speed runs.
Follow the commentators. They both do
Good
speedruns.
That's
Yep.
not true. And we will see you. The next scheduled match is tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Foop Johnson versus Joven. I don't know what SpeedGaming it'll be on yet, but if you're looking for more Luigi's Mansion, that's a good one. I know Joven is, I think, seed number 2 or number 2 in this
Yep,
tournament.
2.
So, high octane gameplay.
Alrighty.
That
All
being
right,
said,
thanks for having me, guys.
it's been a pleasure.
GG on
Thank
the
you
race.
everyone
That was
for
fun.
watching.
GG Switch. Good night.
And,
Good night, guys.
see you next time, everyone. Bye bye.